Hey YouTube family, welcome to another video. It is another end of year recap video, and if you guys haven't seen the other previous videos, so far I did recap of all the green beauty foundations that I've tried in 2017 and my favorite go-to, like, you know, reach in the bag quick green beauty lipsticks that I've tried in 2017. So today I decided I'm going to do face stuff, but not the foundation, like, you know, the little extra stuff that we put on our face to make our face look extra glowy or concealed or whatever. That is what I'm going to do right now. In this video, we're going to focus on concealers, highlighters, bronzers, and like setting powder, kind of translucent powder situation. So I'm combining all those forces into this one video. Hopefully this shouldn't be a long video, but if it is, sorry, but you know, it is a recap video, so I have to go over all the products that I tried in 2017. But don't forget to check out the other videos that I did. The foundation video, which is bomb. You know, I go over 8 different green beauty foundations that I tried. Actually, it's more than 8. 9, I think it's 10, because for some companies I tried more than one of their foundations, so at least 8 foundations. And the lipsticks, you know, as you guys can see, lipsticks are one of my favorite, you know, beauty items. So I go into detail about some of my favorite green beauty lipsticks of 2017. Now, enough talking. Also, if you're new here, welcome. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe and come back for more videos. And all my old timers, I love you a long time. Love you like fresh vegetable. Enough talking, let's start. Whew, where do I begin? This is the Shea Moisture Concealer, and this is what the swatch looks like. This is actually one of my favorite concealers, if not my favorite. If I choose to wear concealers out to go somewhere on an everyday like work basis, I like this one because it has such a deep, rich yellow undertone, and it really blends in very nicely with my skin. Next set is from Plain Jane Beauty. This is their concealer trio. It comes with 3 colors, and the 3 colors are Teak, Turkish, and Moonstone. The ones that I tend to use the most, obviously you can see, is Teak. Teak is the one that's dug out all the way, because when I do use concealer, like when I'm doing a video or a specific makeup look or makeup video for you guys, I tend to reach for Teak more. So I got this at the beginning of the year, and this was my ride or die true and true concealer when I was doing makeup videos. The Shea Moisture one was nice, but that was like if I'm going out every day. What I would use Turkish for is if I wanted to try and contour. I really don't contour, but the few times I did, I used Turkish. And Teak, it didn't get much use, but what I do use Teak for is if I'm doing eyeshadow looks and I want to create an eyeshadow primer, I will use Teak for that. Create the base and then set it with a powder and then apply the eyeshadow, so it helps my eyeshadows last longer on my lids. Next concealer, and these are the ones that I've recently received. These are both from Hynt Beauty. The 2 colors that I have are Dark and Deep. Dark is the lighter of the 2 and Deep is the darker of the 2. The one that I have on today for this video is actually Dark. Both of them I like. Again, I like the smoothness of Hynt Beauty concealer. It's really smooth and creamy. Another concealer that I tried in 2017, but unfortunately I was not here for it, is the Vapour Organics, the Illusionist concealer. This was a sample. The color is 060. Only reason why I didn't like this concealer, I didn't get to use it because the shade was just too dark for me, which is a good thing, so that if you're darker than me, this would work for you. But I really didn't get to use it and review it and try it out because it looked like my skin tone. So it's good in that aspect where it will work perfect for darker skin tone, but for me, I couldn't use it. I did, however, use it in one of my recent videos, the challenge video that I did with Keisha, where we used products in ways that they weren't intended to be used for, and I used this entire concealer as my foundation, and it came out bomb. So not good as a concealer for me, but for someone else. I know this might be shocking to say, but with all these concealers, I don't have anything negative to say. I mean, they work fine. You put them on each eye, you blend them with a sponge, you set it, you move on. They worked fine for me. I am not an expert when it comes to makeup or beauty and all of that stuff. I just do, and I just show you guys what I can and what I learned. So, I mean, to me, they were fine. If I was to pick my favorite, the favorites for different reasons. This is for every day if I decide to wear concealer to work. If I partied one night, you know, if I partied, I need to look not too dead at work the next day. Then I go with the Shea Moisture. And between the Hynt Beauty and the Plain Jane Beauty, I just use them interchangeably. Like when I feel like it, they both, all of them work fine for me. So it's just a matter of which one I grab first. I don't have a preference between these three. I honestly don't. Moving on next, this is the only product I had to show in this category, but this is color corrector. I use color corrector on a daily basis when I'm applying makeup. I don't ever apply makeup without color corrector. I don't. I only have one to show you, but I mean, it is what it is. It's the one I use. It works for me. It's tried and true, and I love it. It is from Plain Jane Beauty again. As you can see, I really dug into it. This is their color corrector trio. The colors that you get in this trio are Adobe, Ginger, and Dahlia. And the color that I use consistently, that I use the most, is Dahlia. They do sell the trios individually, so if you only want to get one color like Adobe, or one color Ginger, or one color Dahlia, you can get that. So I think on my next go around, I'll get Dahlia by itself. I won't get the trio because I didn't really use the other colors. Just Dahlia worked fine for me. So color corrector is a must for me. This is an everyday. It's not like concealer where I don't really need it. Yes, I am not as young as you guys might think. You know, I do have a hectic schedule. I don't sleep as much as I should. I get up at like 4 every morning to film videos, to work, to get things done before I go to my 9-to-5 job. You know, the dark circles are coming in, and I'm trying to do skincare to prevent it, when in actuality all I need to do is sleep. But when you have a busy schedule like me, sometimes sleep is not always an option. Anyway, I digress. Color corrector is something that I wear every day, and the Plain Jane Beauty just holds me down all day, every day. Love it. Dahlia, until I find something else, my ride or die right now. Ride or die, Dahlia. Don't ask any questions, just ride and let's die together. So when I die, they better make sure they use this color corrector underneath my eye, you know, so I can look snatched. Sorry about the light changes, you guys. I had to just change something really quick with my lighting setup. I had to move some lamps around. But I think I like this better. I don't know why I never thought about this. What I did was the lights, my two side lights, they usually are focused on me, but somehow I pushed them more towards the camera and it looks more lit. Check me out for figuring out things the end of the year when I've been filming videos all this whole year with the lighting situation all wrong. Alright, and my two box lights. I like them better like that. Why did I never think to do that before? Anyway, I digress. Bring it back. Bronzers. I have 3 to show you guys. First one is a sample from Vapour Organics. It is their Solare Translucent Bronzer in the color Spicy 223. But the problem with this bronzer is it melts right into my skin. You can't really see it. So when you put it on, you see it, but then when you rub it out, it's not there anymore. The next one is from Hynt Beauty. This is their Solare Bronzing Powder. This is a sample that I received from them a while back. I'm not sure what color it is, but it says SB01S. I'm not sure if they only have one color, but that's all it says. This one is a loose mineral bronzer. Unfortunately for the Hynt Beauty one, I just didn't like the way it looked on my skin. It made me look ashy. It gave me an ashy cast. The color was not deep enough or rich enough for my skin tone. I never used it. I just had it and I'm just having it sit there. I need to get rid of these products. But I've never used it. It's too ashy for my skin tone, so unfortunately no. And the one that I do use when I do use bronzer is some Shea Moisture. This is the Shea Moisture Illuminated Mineral Bronzer in the color Dusk. You guys have... Phone. Stop it. Shh, I'm filming a video. You guys have seen this bronzer make many appearances on my videos. If you guys watch my videos where I do makeup looks, this bronzer is a bronzer of choice that I use when I am doing those videos. I have hit pan with it right there, so you know it's being used. I believe they discontinued it. I'm hoping it's a lie. I'm too scared to check because I don't know what I'm going to do if I do find that they discontinued it and I don't have a bronzer like this. I'll be very sad. So Let's just hope that's just a rumor and it's not true. All right, now let's move on to highlighters that glow. This first highlighter is from Jersey Shore Cosmetics. This is their Radiant Gold Leaf Highlighter. Comes in like a little chapstick tube form. I have had this highlighter for a long time now, and I really didn't use it much. I just had it in my stash until this year, where I really fully embraced my glow. And I started using this as a body highlight. Yes. So not necessarily on my face, because I do think it probably is expired, just honestly speaking. But I don't like to waste things. And I know some people are gonna get on me in this video about getting rid of expired products. Keisha. But I do use it as a body highlighter, and that's what I'm trying to finish it out as. So like for example today, not sure if you can see the little glow on the shoulder, but the shoulder is glowing, and that's from this. So I will just pop it open, mark it up, and just rub it in. And I'm not sure if you can see it on camera, but it adds a nice shimmer in the summertime when the sun hits it. Hey, hey, hey. Or I put it, you know, of course, on the décolleté, all over. Next is my Plain Jane Beauty. These are my two highlights in Plain Jane Beauty. The top one is the color Bronze Ambition, and this bottom one down here is the color Coppers and Robbers. In my previous videos, you guys would see, like in my beginning of the year, I use these religiously, and I still do use them sometimes. So these are just these two are another staple highlighters that I love to use. I enjoy them. I still use them. The difference is Bronze Ambition is more to me rosy and rosy shimmer, and Coppers and Robbers is more of a bronzy, coppery, browner shimmer. So both are really fantastic. Love them. And sometimes, you know, I just use it as a body highlight too. Why not? If I reach for it, I reach for it. My most recent highlight, the one that I've been using a lot lately, is this one here. This big boy. This is the Butter Pecan Highlighter from Brown Leaf Cosmetics. I love it. The reason why I reach for it more now is because it's in my eyeshadow palette situation, so it's all in right there. But between Brown Leaf Cosmetics and Plain Jane, I use them interchangeably, so I got love for everybody. As far as translucent powder, the only one that I've actually ever owned is from Plain Jane Beauty. I've always used it for many, many months is what I know. I don't know any other ones. Sorry, I don't have anything to compare to you guys, but I like it. It is finely milled. It is like it's not fully white, it's a cream color translucent powder. It works great on my skin. I have never been caught with a flashback with Plain Jane. So shout out to you, Plain Jane. You hold the girl down, and the flashback, Next, I recently got the Finale finishing powder from Hynt Beauty. This is their all over finishing powder once you apply makeup. Hynt Beauty also has the Lumiere Radiant Boosting Powder, which is this one right here. And honestly, I haven't used both of them. I haven't really used both of them that much. I don't know why. I just haven't needed to. When I wear my foundation, I usually sometimes wear a loose mineral foundation, so I really don't need to set it. And when I do wear my liquid foundation, I set it with the loose mineral foundation. So I haven't really tested out these ones yet. But the few times that I did like the Finale. This one, I can't really give my full thoughts. I like it, but I don't think I've used it enough to give you like a yes girl kind of, you know? But I like it. This one I would say definitely good to go. So round it off now because we're all done. If Keisha don't stop texting me when I'm recording. No, Keisha, it is not snowing. Is it snowing though? No. Anyway, 2017, the primer that I started out using was the 100% Pure Mattifying Primer. Unfortunately, I don't have the bottle to show you because it finished and I didn't repurchase it. But the 100% Pure Mattifying Primer, that was my primer of choice. And then when it finished, I just never repurchased it because I don't know. It's expensive, first of all, and 100% Pure rubbed me the wrong way with that Second Skin foundation. If y'all know what I'm talking about, the review will be right here for you. So I just kind of scaled back on them. And I was on a hunt for a good primer until Keisha, my good Keisha, you know, I talk about her all the time. She was like, girl, let me tell you. She actually said this. She's like, girl. You guys don't believe me. Don't believe me, but that's how she talks sometimes. She's like, girl. And we're talking through text, by the way. So this is her text message. Girl. But she was telling me about the face gel from Natural Annie Essentials. It is a face gel. She told me, like, try it as a primer. It has that aloe vera and it gives you that tacky consistency to your face. As a primer before I apply my makeup, girl, that's all I'm saying. I love it. I actually do. It works great. It keeps the oil at bay for me. You know, I still got a blot at the end of the day, but still, I actually love this. And my skin loves it because my skin loves aloe vera. So this right here from Natural Annie Essentials, girl. Another primer that I used this year that I recently got and I've tried is from Hynt Beauty. This is their Skin Prep Primer. This is the sample that I received from them to try out. I used it, I loved it, but I honestly don't have much to say about it because I didn't have enough to really fully try it on a consistent basis to give you guys a full in-depth review. I used it, it worked great on my skin loved it. That's all I can say. But if I do get the bigger bottle and I use it more consistently, then I can tell you guys more about it. But I didn't get to fully use it where I can really give you guys a full honest review on it. Now to finish everything off, your makeup is on. You don't want to look cake face. You know, all that powder, all that foundation, highlighter, contour, bronzer, everything's on your face. You want to set it, make it look nice and balanced, nice and smooth, like, you know, chic. Before I got introduced to this setting mist, I was using rose water. Don't sleep on rose water. Rose water is a great setting mist. I use the Heritage Stone rose water. I love it. But then I was upgraded. I was like, you know, I upgraded. I was introduced to this one. This is the Plain Jane Beauty Coconut Water Setting Mist with Candelula flower and poppy seed oil. You get a lot for your money. It is hydrating, calming, and refreshing. This is my setting spray that I use now. It sets and melts your makeup in place, make it look nice and, you know, not cakey. And it gives you a slight dewy look, a slight little dew. It's not matte. You're not going to look matte. And you're not going to look oily. But it gives you a little glow to your face. And that's why I like it. The beginning of like 2016 and the beginning of 2017 was all about the matte look for me. But now that little glow is life right about now. That's it, you guys. I am done. I know this is going to be a long video. I'm sorry, but I just wanted to get all the little, I didn't know how to categorize it. Like, I didn't know, so I put them all in one video. Hopefully it works for you. Hopefully you guys watch the other recap videos that I've put out already. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it.